I thought we had
Okay. Yes, we got. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How's everybody's?
Not bad.
Damn, I can't share. I want to share, but it won't let me share. Let me share. Let's share.
I went downtown today to teach my friend the ways of Pokemon Go.
Don't tell me your errand was Pokemon.
No.
Okay.
He was catching shit while I was driving along the way, but that's another here. But no, I was teaching her how to, like, put an egg in the incubator and how far she's got to walk and how to take advantage of a Pokestop. And met a lot of cool people. Like, it's really cool to see how many people it brings out, and you just sit there talk Pokemon. It's awesome. Plus, I'm walking a lot. What the fuck? So.
As for me, well, I saw Ghostbusters.
And as to what you were saying on your little thing, I have nothing against the casting. The only person I don't like is Leslie Jones. I don't find her funny.
I don't find
Actually, of the four main cast, she was one of the better ones.
I mean,
I'm sorry, I don't find either of those two appealing or funny at all.
Kate McKinnon, I like.
I thought it was really stretching it, though.
Kate McKinnon, I thought she would be a very good character for something else. I'm not kidding when I say she was playing the frickin' doctor in that movie. It's like for a British accent.
She seemed very gimmicky to me.
But you guys saw it too?
No, I mean, I saw part of it, and I was like, fuck that.
It's just like, honestly, I thought about it, like two simple things would have fixed all the problems I had with it. One, get Edgar Wright to direct it, because his direction is funny. And two, and you guys probably disagree with me on this, but I think it would have at least made a better movie than what we got. Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy are experienced screenwriters. Just let them write the script and no one else. Because I swear, I think 30 people must have gone back and like wrote the script and rewrote it.
I don't know.
I don't understand why they remade it anyway. It was an awesome movie. What do you feel that you needed to fix?
Money.
Yeah, I don't care.
It gets you more money. I mean, it gets the studio more money. They have the rights. And, I don't know. I don't mind. There's so many problems. Anyway, welcome to High Class Geek News, where we completely ignore all the news that's important so we can instead talk about the news you care about. Or, as I like to think of it these days, you're a oasis from the shit in every other news show. I'm, of course, your friendly neighborhood geekzoid, Evan Ransom, joined by everybody's favorite geek couple, Jixie.
Hello.
Jixie, of course, having to deal with a deficiency in their supernatural viewing by going to something else temporarily.
I actually started watching Dexter.
Started watching what?
Dexter.
Oh, yeah, I watched the first season of that. Maybe one day I'll get back and watch more.
I finished the first season last night.
I will say this. I've seen all of it, so it's all great until the last season.
I don't know.
It's
completely too episodic for me, and I have trouble with any show that tries to convince me that you can catch a serial killer in a week.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
You gotta get pulling.
I do enjoy the character of Dexter. It's just apparently he's just not it enough for me to go back and finish the show. I probably will at some point, but and his sister's kind of hot. Anyway, there you are. There's people again.
Sorry.
Tonight's episode: Pokemon a Go-Go.
Yeah.
It's time to acknowledge that this is now officially, whether you like it or not, changed our lives.
Yes, it has.
I'm talking about Pokemon Go, and no, I don't mean our lives specifically, as in, I did download the app, though I don't think I've played it since I downloaded it.
I played it I downloaded it like 40 minutes after it came out, and I haven't stopped playing since.
Yeah, I think I'd rather see masturbating. But anyway, no, I mean, I get the appeal of it. It just doesn't work for me because I'm the kind of guy I need to be listening to a podcast when I go places, and the music from it overrides the podcast, and that instantly turned me off. But create a silent mode, people. Anyway, but no, it's everywhere. It's changing things. There's the guys who were create a lure so they can bug people. The friggin' McDonald's in the UK has made a deal with them. If you have T-Mobile, they've put unlimited data specifically for Pokemon Go. It's everywhere.
I have unlimited data already, so I'm okay.
No, this is the funny thing. It's not like a promotion when you get unlimited data if you get Pokemon Go. I mean, literally, if you have the Pokemon Go app, it will not use up any of your data.
I mean, I'm seeing it everywhere. I mean, I saw street signs for local businesses that were like Pokestops and stuff. It's like, if you catch a Pokemon in our store, you get 20% off. And like, I mean, it.
There are people hooking up through Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know. I've seen it help a lot of people who would normally just sit at home and do nothing. Bad social anxiety, and they're out meeting people, catching Pokemon, getting out of their house. I mean, I like it. Plus, it's fun.
You don't catch the Pokemon. You make your husband do it.
I catch plenty of my own, thank you very much. He just does it for me while I drive because I'm a responsible Pokemon Go player.
And because I catch the best Pokemon.
He does catch some really fucking good ones. I don't know how he pulls it.
I mean, that's the truth.
But he's pretty fucking good at it.
I like that
one. What can I say?
He's mastered the curveball. Gives me extra experience. I'll take it.
Oh, that one meme where a guy's like, the cutest thing happened. These two 12-year-olds came knocking at my door, and when I answered, they said that there was a Pikachu in my backyard. It was so sweet. I slammed the door in their faces. Guess who's got a Pikachu?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've also heard that with a Nidoran. Same story, but with Nidoran.
Yeah, but Drake better stay out. Stay out of Kevin Gates' backyard, dog. Better stay out of there. Don't want to come back in there with no Pokemon. Pikachu in my backyard.
Bless you. Good gracious.
Wow.
You sneeze like me, violently.
Well, I did just kill 3 people and a puppy. Anyway.
Way to go.
It had it coming. Film news, we have a new Han Solo.
Yeah.
Some man named Alden Ehrenreich, which personally sounds like
dead on like him, but if you watch the interviews where he's just talking to the camera, the guy is a douchebag.
Oh, he'll be a Han Solo then.
No, I mean like he's an idiot. And like when you watch his audition tapes and stuff like that, like he did this for a while. You can totally see Harrison Ford. You can, yeah, I mean, believable as all get out. I don't know. If you watch him, just watch him. Look him up on YouTube. They're all over the place. But this guy, this guy.
This guy.
This freaking guy right here.
Here's the thing about it. Disney owns Marvel, which means Disney owns Marvel Studios.
Mm-hmm.
Get the Marvel Studios casting people to do it because they fucking kill casting. Find anybody who is consistently as good at casting roles as Marvel Studios.
Can't fight logic, man. You just can't.
Speaking of casting news, according to the rumor mill, so this is not confirmed, but it looks like Universal may have their Frankenstein. Or at least they're talking to this one guy about it. Javier Bardem.
Yeah, I was about to say, I read the article about Javier Bardem, and I was like, I don't know, I think if they did it like they did Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
That's
like,
such a good movie.
I don't want them to do it like Robert De Niro. I want them to do it like Javier Bardem.
Yeah, I'm saying that kind of like very dark and like deformed.
I didn't mind seeing James McAvoy's. So I really
I
didn't.
didn't see the James McAvoy one with Harry Potter.
It
You
wasn't
missed
too
out,
terribly
man.
bad.
You really missed
But
out.
McAvoy, it's
Well, it can't be any worse than the Harvey Dent one. So
Oh, no, Frankenstein. That was hilarious.
what was it? Aaron Eckhart?
Yeah, Aaron Eckhart. All
The
respect.
science-
this poor, horrible monster with my washboard abs and really good looks.
That guy wanted to play the Punisher at one time. It is what gets me. He wanted to play Punisher, but lost to
John Berthnall is doing a fantastic job at it.
Actually, Aaron Eckhart would make a really good Moon Knight.
Yeah, if they would ever bring Moon Knight to the forefront. Yeah.
I honestly think it's not a question of if we're going to get a Moon Knight movie, just when.
Yeah.
And there's something I want to have a movie. But we're going to get to that later.
My deal. Like, how are they going to bring this up?
Yeah.
Also, we got our first look at Pennywise for the new It movie,
I'm not.
which will be part of the Stephen King shared universe featuring Matthew McConaughey.
Look, I gotta be honest. Tim Curry will always be Pennywise.
Well, are you going to be saying the same thing because they're remaking Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I don't mind Laverne Cox doing it, but how they wrote that is not Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm sorry. Not.
I'm a Tim Curry fan. But one, and I've said this many times, Pennywise is one of those characters who's bigger than the actor. This is why I get annoyed when everyone's like, oh, only Arnold Schwarzenegger could play Conan. No, that character was around long before Arnold Schwarzenegger was.
Yeah.
And two, they said the same thing about Jack Nicholson playing the Joker.
This Joker was pretty good.
His Joker was excellent. Then Heath Ledger came along.
Redefine the role.
Yeah. So never say never until you see it.
And really, the sad part is the only person that's ever going to really ruin the Joker role is going to be Jared Leto.
That doesn't bother me.
It comes out right after my birthday.
Honestly, after the slew of movies I had, I'm actually looking forward to Suicide Squad. It looks like it'll be at least adequate. I need adequate. At least.
I'm just wondering how many Harley Quinns are going to be this Halloween compared to last year. Last year I saw quite a few.
When I went to the NC Comic Con last year, I swear half the women were dressed as varying versions of Harley Quinn. Look at my Instagram, you'll see only one Harley Quinn picture, and that's the girl who is actually like clever enough not to be Harley Quinn, but Harleen Quinzel.
Yeah.
Once a month, I still get a new like for that picture. Probably because the girl is really cute. She had this weird pouty thing about her. Anyway, TV news. If you are a fan of the Star Wars Extended Universe, the novel specifically, good news. The next season of Star Wars Rebels will feature fan favorite Admiral Thrawn. Okay, you guys don't know about Thrawn. It's weird because I am not the Star Wars guy. But basically put, what started the extended universe before it got kiboshed was a series of novels called the Thrawn Trilogy, where he was basically the main villain as a follow-up to the original Star Wars trilogy. Yeah. So he was basically a huge favorite character for a lot of people who read those books, and now people will be happy because he's in continuity.
Well, yeah, that, and of course, I don't know. I don't know how much you really paid attention to Rogue One and what that's going to be about and entailing.
It's about getting the plans to the Death Star.
Yeah, well, it explains a lot of the Sith background to it, and we're going to see a lot of people. I'm curious as to why they're doing it that way, though, unless they're going to start bringing it. I think that's how they're going to bring up Jade.
We'll see. If they're going to bring up Jade at all, we'll see. I'm not big on extended universe.
Got to happen at some point.
Yeah.
Luke's got to dig that down.
With the exception of Quinlan Vos, because he's my favorite Star Wars character. Anyway, we got new pictures for the next season of Sherlock, more specifically, Toby!
I haven't watched it.
Okay, I'm a hardcore Sherlock Holmes fan, and I don't mean the show. I mean, I've been a Sherlockian all my life. Toby's the dog.
Oh, nice.
Getting a dog. He
Toby.
looks like Toby.
Oh. Like, oh, my God. Great Mouse Detective, remember? It was Sherlock's dog that he would take around, and the dog's name was
I
Toby.
haven't seen that movie. So long.
Oh my God, it's been too long since I've seen that movie. I didn't realize that was Toby.
I own it! I own it on Blu-ray.
I need to get that on Blu-ray. I love that movie. That movie is so amazing.
A long time ago, but I never.
Double Baker Street.
That's on the Baker Street.
I love that guy, dude.
I know. In other news, Siffy has greenlit the Krypton series.
Okie dokie.
Artichoke.
I just want another season of The Expanse, Siffy. Just, it's all you're there for as far as I'm concerned. Sweet, sweet coffee. Thanks to all the morning shifts I've had in a row, I've reached the point now where I'm starting to notice the damage to my stomach lining from all the coffee I've been drinking. Anyway, community creator Dan Harmon has a new series on the interwebs called Harmon Quest, which revolves around his RPG playing habits, more specifically Dungeons and Dragons.
I haven't played Dungeons and Dragons in a very long.
I trust him because, let's be honest, Community is a comedy show revolving entirely around the guy's geek habits and interests, and it worked. Then we got, oh yeah, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, who's playing Negan on The Walking Dead, has been promoted to series regular. Seeing as how, as far as I can tell, Negan is not dead in the comics, I am very surprised, as this means they might not be killing Jeffrey Dean Morgan, which is usually what you hire him for. It's like the American Sean Bean.
He really is. He really is. Because I got her to start, like, I was trying to get her to watch another show because...
Weeds.
Like Supernatural?
Right. Well, she was done hard, man. She was having some really hard withdrawals. So I was like, maybe if I give her, like, another addiction, it'll help feed it. So I started her on Weeds, and he was the dad in that, and he died. He wasn't even in the show at all.
In the first season!
He wasn't even in the show at all. Like, the first episode, he's dead.
At least he made it like the season premiere of the second season on Supernatural. I remember when they announced him that he was cast in Watchmen, and they said he was the comedian. I'm like, well, that's perfect. All the comedian does is die at the beginning. That's his main purpose to the plot.
I really like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, though.
I know he's awesome. I look forward, and that's why the most shocking movie he ever did is The Losers, because he doesn't die in that one.
Yeah. He does really well in that movie.
Yeah.
Gets the hot chicken.
For television, we got our first look on the Flash of Wally West as Kid Flash.
Wow.
I just saw the picture. I didn't look into it.
It looks awesome. I love it. Let's see, video game news. Microsoft has confirmed that they will not be doing Crackdown 3 this year, saying they've learned not to basically rush their video games and to just get them out when they're ready to get out, and that they got more than enough for this year already. And Rockstar is adding a new feature to Grand Theft Auto 5, the Gay Pride Parade.
Jeez.
That's the only bit of LGBT-friendly news we got coming this week.
I can already imagine the videos that are going to come from this.
When did Grand Theft Auto become like the new Sims?
Yes.
I'm sorry, okay. Somewhere out there, I can't remember who it is, there's a rapper. There's a guy who makes rap songs based off of the same language program that Stephen Hawking uses. So he does rap songs as Stephen Hawking, and he did one called GTA 3 that ends with the greatest thing ever. It's about time someone made a game about my life.
Wow.
Let's see. We have a new mobile game that's a prequel to the Batman Arkham series. which I should probably get because I'm a huge fan of the Arkham series. And finally, the original Nintendo Entertainment System is coming back, and it's adorable.
But you can't put regular cartridges in it.
I think they're making new cartridges for it or something. I don't care.
I'm still gonna get one. I got the Sega Genesis one that they came out with.
In your hand.
I know, I want one.
Pokemon, but not. Legend of Zelda, I choose you! I miss the days of blowing on the back of that cartridge. And beating the shit out of Contra years before I realized there was a code. I'm not.
No, Contra.
Now, this is the part where I'm going to need my iPad as we move on to comic book news. As Marvel has announced the new 2.0 line. We will be spending the remainder of this evening as I go through every title one by one, just like No.
Please, no.
Not again.
No. I'm trying to stick only to the ones that are of, like, some interest.
No, that are interesting.
Like,
I don't know much about 2.0. So I'm curious.
well, we got Champions #1 here featuring the former Young Avengers, plus the Teenage Hulk, and the Vision's daughter. Yes, the Vision has a daughter. How and why does he have a daughter? I know the answer to that question, and all I can tell you is it's very, very creepy and Stepford Wivesy.
Okay.
Yeah! Why not?
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, it's the Vision, right?
Yeah. Let's see. I'm not going to bring up the U.S. Avengers thing again. Let's say no. If it's unless there's an image that's particularly good, I'm not bringing up any of these ones. It's not #1. Let's see. Of course, we're getting to the 2 Iron Man books I mentioned last year. I Am Iron Man and or Invincible Iron Man and Infamous Iron Man. That's one I couldn't remember earlier. Infamous Iron Man being the one where Dr. Doom is Iron Man. That'll be fun. Go. Let's see. Damn it, they're doing this to me on purpose. We're getting a new Jessica Jones comic, and this cover is gorgeous.
It's cool.
Right?
Watercolor.
Well, it's David Mack. It's a new ongoing series, as well as a new Wasp series.
Doesn't she look adorable?
Well, we're also getting, let's see, Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, Sorcerer's plural. Already mentioned that one before in the past. Hold on. Damn it! I swear they have these big gaps between #1s and shit. Okay, I just want to bring this up just because, once again, this is another gorgeous cover of Daredevil.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one's really interesting. Even you guys have to raise your eyebrow to this one. Kingpin #1.
Whoa.
When did that happen?
That looks cool.
As well as a Bullseye comic that's coming out.
Yeah, okay. You need to calm it
Iron
down.
Fist, plural, where apparently the original Iron Fist Andy Rand is getting a new sidekick or student. Take a good look.
Aw.
It's like Springer daughter.
Aw. I'm looking at the dragon.
Wait. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's Lockheed from X-Men. Holy shit.
Dun,
Let's see.
dun, dun.
I already mentioned Mosaic in the past. Another one I have to bring up. I love this book. For anyone who's like, we need more comics that are for young kids and little girls, I highly recommend this one, Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
That's adorable.
I know, the comic is wonderful. It's literally about this super genius preteen Carol who becomes best friends with a giant red dinosaur.
That's fantastic.
I know. If you're a fan, you guys are fans of Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
Yeah.
See.
Gamora is getting her own series, and they gave the character a little bit of a redesign.
Are they gonna
Oh,
start
wow.
back at the beginning, or are they gonna carry her on? Like,
She looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
They gave her clothes. She hasn't had that for the longest. And also because I know you will like this, Pixie.
That puppy above him looks like, fuck's sake, get this thing away from me.
Now, this one is also getting his own ongoing series.
Oh,
Oh.
yes. Now that I'm down with.
Well, hello there, mister.
It's about a man in love with death.
Yeah.
This is something I have waited a long time to see this. Prowler #1.
Wow.
Like, I know you guys don't know that character. He's like a supporting character from Spider-Man from way back in like the 70s. And basically imagine if Batman was an inner city black guy with no money. This one also interests me. Amazing Spider-Man, renew your vows. So I don't know if that means that he's going to be married to Mary Jane again or not, but there's their kid. Look at their kid.
Oh, Lord. Looks like a handful.
She's the child of Peter Parker. She better be a handful. And also, this one just says coming soon.
Really?
Nova.
Yeah.
Actually, looks like it's the original Nova. Yeah, and that's about it. So as you can see, much, much shorter than last year when I went through the list.
I like it also when you pull up the pictures. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I like that. Do that again.
Well, I like pictures. I wish I could have brought up the picture like we were talking about with the preview pages for that comic we talked about last week, because really, those pencils were gorgeous. Like, I want to have the money to buy the original artwork. Anyway, famous artist Frank Cho, you may remember from doing Liberty Meadows, has left the Wonder Woman book claiming basically political differences with Greg Rucka, or more specifically saying it's because he thinks Greg Rucka has a political agenda with the comic.
Okay.
Let's see, Titan Comics, who, the guys who currently have the rights to Doctor Who, are starting a new line called Hard Case Crime, for those who think we need more hardcore, more crime comics. The first James Bond novel by Ian Fleming called Casino Royale is being made into a comic book. Not to be confused with the still ongoing James Bond series being written by Warren Ellis.
Okay.
Now for the two things that make me happy, and I love telling you guys because this will make you happy. I'll start with the marginally less awesome of the two. DC Vertigo is going to release a new miniseries that is a sequel to The Lost Boys.
You're fucking kidding me.
That's
Is it about the Frog Brothers?
Yeah.
Are they going to do the Frog Brothers series?
I don't know too many details, but I do know this. Tim Seeley, the writer and creator of Hack Slash, is the writer. He's good. He is very good. These are good things. Also, I want to talk about, this is one of the most awesome things ever. A new app called Simply E. This is an app that basically gives anybody with an e-reader access to over 300,000 books from the New York City Public Library's account.
Damn.
We need more shit like this. This is amazing. This is awesome. Thank you, New York City Public Library. And finally, we have a GoFundMe for comic book artist Linda Medley. She is the creator of Castle Waiting, which is basically a comic book series about all the other people that have to keep the castle upkeep going from Sleeping Beauty. And it's a very popular series. She's been working on Volume 3, but she's had some serious health issues lately, and it's reached a point now where she can no longer afford to stay in the place she's in or get a new place. And considering that she's a comic book writer and artist, and among those health issues involves carpal tunnel syndrome,
Ooh.
help an artist out. And on that note, this brings us to obituary. We have one this week, but being a comic book geek, I have to say we lost one of our own. artist Genevieve Castry at age 35. She's the artist and creator of Susceptible, and she passed away due to pancreatic cancer recently.
Yeah.
Fortunately, that's just one, so we can move right on to science.
Science!
We have a vaccine for dementia that may be looking to human trials in only 2 to 3 years.
Damn.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I know, it's wonderful. We live in a wonderful time. It also looks like it's possible that an estrogen patch has recently looked like it may be able to hold off the effects of Alzheimer's in women. So it's a good week for the brain. We have found a new dwarf planet in the outer reaches of our solar system.
Yay!
Welcome to the family, dwarf planet. We'll name you Gimli. Oh, I'm horrible.
Yeah.
And new designs have been released for the 2020 Mars rover that NASA is planning to send up there. Because you can never have too many.
Apparently not.
We will pollute that planet with our machines.
Probably.
More than one.
And our final category for the evening, miscellaneous. England has started the Star Wars celebration, essentially a big-ass Star Wars convention.
Yeah.
It is good. It is awesome. It makes me sad that I am not in England.
Agreed.
Being British, with you considering Jedi an official religion and everything. Why must you be more awesome than us? As we know, racial issues have been on the forefront of the news. Normally, I don't bring it up, but every once in a while, something awesome comes along. And by something, I mean Henry Rollins.
Oh, yeah. I was curious what you thought about that article.
That's what I always think. It's, to me, what I love about Henry Rollins is, whether you agree with him or not, he will just fucking tell you like it is.
No shit.
And I love that he's coming up there with all of his wonderful anger and glory and saying, then actually coming right out and saying that, yes, even he is like basically privileged and we should stop pretending and that anybody who doesn't know what's going on from that point of view should stop acting as if he's calling out white privilege, basically. No offense. But he's like, he's calling out any racist asshole who's like, we know what you're going through, or we're going through shit too, and I love him for that.
Yeah.
He's acknowledging that there are problems that can only be understood if you're on that side of the equation. Let's see. So, now on to things that are more happy. Lego Adventure Time set!
I love me some Adventure Time.
Everything is awesome! Everything is good. Apparently, someone else felt like celebrating Ghostbusters this at some point, as Waterloo Station in England had a giant Marshmallow Man sculpture that looks awesome.
That's all.
And finally, I encourage all of you to go to YouTube so that you can get a catch-up, if you will, a recap on Game of Thrones, as only Samuel L. Jackson can give it to you.
Oh, God. Are you serious?
I am serious. I watched it earlier today when I was finding stories. It's amazing. I was like, now you know what this world's got to do? No, not dragons. Man, enough of the fucking dragons.
That's some scary shit!
No,
What? What was yelling?
This is a world that has like these crazy ass long seasons, right? And so they know, and they've just gotten over a long summer, so they got this thing called winter that's coming, and man, do they know it's coming. It's great, and the best part is, it's not like a joke thing or anything else like that. HBO actually hired him. It is an official recap.
Wow.
I fucking love it. It's. I want all recaps to be narrated by Samuel L. Jackson. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And once again, I find myself thinking about Iron Fist and his little sidekick. I love ass kickers that are adorable. I can't help it. Anyway, that does it for us for this week. That's all the news I've got. I'm surprised. I was worried I was going to take up more time with the Marvel thing, but I didn't take up too much time. And there were pictures.
We were late.
Yeah, we got this all done pretty quick. Good on you guys. Which means now we can all go back to what we were all doing before this started. Catching Pokemon.
They'll go back to Pokemon.
I'm going to cook dinner.
So once again, thank you everybody who joined us for joining us, whether it's tonight or later on when you watch this, because YouTube is forever. I'm, of course, from the neighborhood geekazoid, Evan Ransom. I was joined by Jixie.
Bye!
Okay. And we will be back next week as we are every week, usually around 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Right.
So we can continue giving you the news you care about. Not the news that's important, just the news you care about. Avoid Ghostbusters. Good night!
Avoid